Welcome back to the Edward Allen Walsh channel. Today, guys, I got another one of those double trophy Mondays. There also was double XP, which does matter since we're going to 80. I'm currently at 71 now. I just got that about 10 minutes ago using that double XP. Go ahead and tell you how I did that. I go to campaign, I go to challenge mode, Feral Alliance, right in chapter 1. I can run this dungeon with Furnace. Furnace can do this whole dungeon by himself, and on double XP it is 20 XP a run, and I think it's like 30 seconds a run. So I actually manually ran this dungeon to 71, all in one day. So next Monday I'll get to 72 doing the same thing, unless somebody tells me a better way before then. But that's my self-found best way so far. It's better than spending 8 loot keys for the same XP. I'm gonna go ahead and we ain't got no reason to get no streaks, no nothing. I have not been trying this week in PvP. My reasoning behind that was I got my only reward, which was first place, top 100 guild achievement. I need 5 of them total to get the achievement. I have 4 now. That was all I was going for. I did as little as effort possible just to get that. I do not like the idea of spending the same amount of gems on the same costing raids that give me half as many trophies. So, yeah. Anyway. My heroes. I have made some changes. We got runes on Kuros, since we've been bringing him versus Furnace barbs. And we might bring him today versus some random shit, who knows, but he's definitely a new addition to the previous runes that you've seen. I would say I wish there were reasons on his runes, but honestly, this is what leftovers I had of red damage, and then this is the leftovers that I have of like green damage. And I went with the only way I was gonna do meat on my Kuros was I don't want him to die to an OP shade, so I did stick to trying to keep some DR casters, and then I just throw that one little DR defense on him for some sort of meat, and then the damage versus rogues isn't the end of the world. But yeah, so that's how we got Kuros. Oh yeah, I've rune back up Solaris. I've been using Solaris a decent bit now. So I have skill in her red and meat in everywhere else. This isn't very good representation of meat, but if I had an extra life rune, it would go there, but I don't. Everybody else is still the same, so there's no real reason. Black Diamond and Iku only have runes on them because I was using them for the light dungeon quests, which, by the way, I don't understand. How do you get to farther in boss mode? I have got to here, and I beat the chick at the end. I didn't, 3-star or anything, but I thought that's all I had to do to get it to open up. So I don't know what I gotta do to get the next chapter. Somebody let me know. But anyway, let's go hit that button and let's get to work. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start it. Ain't no sense in wasting. We're at 66,000 trophies, guys. Whoa! So first up, I get to fight my first level 78. To find out if it was worth leveling up, I guess. Here, looks like we have a revive strategy. So, the best answer that I have versus revive is Hopper. I'm not really concerned about losing, guys, since this week is just like a crock of shit to me. But, doesn't mean I want to give you guys a poor showing. So my first thought is that I just like it like this. Agnon kills my Solaris, and then we will kill his fucking, well, let's see, Furno will go, and then my Agnon will get to go, right? Or we'll put my Agnon last and try like that. My only other suggestion here would be to bring my Zom team. So, I don't know. I know that the gap between him and me is so high that I'm hoping that Solaris is the bridge. That's really what's going on here. Is that I'm like, in what planet do I plan to beat this guy? You know, he's a 5'7", 78. So, I mean, we got to kind of allow ourselves some sort of option, right? We're going to get that thing off of fucking Emily with Hopper. I'm definitely going for Link to survive dodging an Agnon, maybe? Nah, no, guys. I'm actually going to come in and just put the haunt on him in case I have to kill him with Agnon. I should have checked their Agnon's runes, but damn, that's a heavy hit Inferno, so we know Inferno's on attack. If we can make it to the next turn, we'll get a revive. So since Inferno's on attack, I definitely don't want to waste my whole Agnon on it, alright? Since I didn't read Agnon's runes, I'm not going to go after Agnon with this, because I'm not sure if I can one-hit him. But since Emily's got that buff on, I am pretty sure I can hit her. Fuck you, Jet! I just have to talk over the Jet, because I've already hit my boost. Really, we'd like to get rid of the damage, but we gotta take what we can get until, you know, we get a revive or something. 93. Alright, well, this is gonna get awkward. We're gonna heal up their Inferno. Well, that wasn't as awkward as I thought it was gonna be. Get that dodge up. Get my fucking revive. Alright, now we got a feather to steal. Ain't no sense to not link. It's looking like our plan worked out, just like we had hoped. Solaris bridged the gap for us. We got to do some reviving. You know, because the only thing that really fucks Solaris is silence, guys. So that's why I ruined mine back up. For when I don't see silence, and I need that extra mile, like, in this fight. But, guys, that's how you piece up somebody 7 levels higher than you with 5,700 rune power. Alright, let's get on to the next one. It is supposed to be a speed-based thing, but I really don't care about the trophies. Because I'm only going to get 320. And I'm not going to get on the boss list. Alright, so I'm going to run this team right back on in there. Only difference is I'm going to read runes this time. Superheroes, superheroes, superpowers, superheroes, community. It's a good deal guy. Ooh, he only had one festive? No. Alright, so Inferno. It's all over the place, guys. Thinking maybe I should have put my Agnon for Solaris, but I'm not planning to link, I don't think, or should I? Yeah, I should link, shouldn't I? I definitely put the lineup wrong. I should link and try to bait his Agnon into his own Tusk, but I'm always worried Emily's going to bust the link. Here, I don't know if it matters, I don't know if it calculates them all at once, but I'll always start with Tusk because I want his DR reduced on allies before my Hopper whacks them, so... so it did work out. We did put our shit in the wrong lineup, but... we checked their runes, and this is the only one I think we can plummet in one hit. If we had the Haunt on Inferno, I think we could have got Inferno in one hit, but we didn't have the Haunt, guys. There's really not much I can do here. Since this Fern's already healed, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of my heal. It's not really make much difference. And I'm just going to try to dogpile one hero at a time. And Solaris is doing wonders for us in these non-silence fights. We did get him in one hit, huh? Maybe it's because that blue superhero is double defense, that purple community was double defense, and maybe them other heroes had defense on them, so that might have been the easy answer to what just took place. Solaris barbs, it's definitely not, you know, the best matchup for me, but it's not the worst either. Since I can take their hits, even if they're wildfired or not, like, adding a Solaris to their team doesn't help them kill my team. It just makes it harder for my team to kill them, that's all, guys. They are higher level and shit, but, I still think they're just noob. They don't have a high rune power. A burn on Baylog, not just because I think that it's the best chance, but because that taunt can really fuck you if you weren't planned on it. Turn 2. Here I already got a burn, so I'm going to try to spread the burn on the Abby, but successful that we got it on fucking doohickey. And this is why it's so annoying, is because sometimes you gotta fight this long ass Can they get in? They go just their way. Thank you. Yeah, 10 momentum Gortust does hit hard. As you can see, man, that could be very problematic if that was like a 5-8 rune power team or something, which is why I wouldn't bring this line up. I would just go to Zom. There was no OP shade. Technically, more so than an anti-barb team, this is technically an anti-OP shade team. Meaning, Shade can't fuck me out of a win using this team. No matter how many elite power runes you put on his ass. So it is going to take me a lot longer than I had originally expected to get to level 80, guys. I'm gonna need 2,500 stamina just to get from, and a double XP day just to get from 71 to 72. Here I'm going to remove the silence so that I can just burn on Baylog. Really, that taunt is just so annoying. So this time, I hope they give us good matches, guys. I like to fight some more 78s. Why? Because I'm not concerned about losing. My record has been all shitty this week. I am so sorry on content, guys. I recorded last week's trophies, double trophies. I have not put it up yet. I also have tons and tons of footage from last week and the week before that are just sitting on a laptop that I have not gone over and voiced yet or narrated. It's been so hot in Vegas, guys. I'm really trying to get to live. So far, I've got as far as my internet connection sucks. I can't live stream. So if I can find somewhere with some internet, I would be able to pull it off then. But until then, I'm sorry, guys. You just kind of got to take what I give you. I applied for a job, so wish me luck. Maybe if I get a job, make some income, I can buy a van and pay for my own internet. So, we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't take everything away from my ability to keep being successful at Dungeon Boss. I've had people commenting about the lineup, other options on how to line up my anti-OP Shade / Barb team or whatever. I'm not contesting that there's other ways to run the team. I'm just saying the team I built was built for me, so maybe it does require adjustments for it to be for you. But I still stand by. I'm pretty sure everything is best for this one. Here I'm gonna go for like the only freeze I have. The damage reduction. The only thing that beats me is Shade. I could probably normally Shade out there, but I just want to be for sure Shade's gone. Now we can work down Grog, even though I should have just diseased Lupino. I'm ignoring Hopper. We kind of brought Zom, but I will. Since I had a buff, debuff, whatever. I've been using Hopper a lot. I've been bringing him in with the Zom team and Gortus spot when enemy opponent has an Agnon and a Gortus. But for the most part now I'm using Hopper with Solaris, which it's a very old team. It's as old as used to use Shadowblade instead of Agnon. That's how damn old that 3 Dark and Solaris has been around since like Solaris come out. But as I've been saying in previous videos and shit, this has got to be the healthiest standard I've ever played in, guys. Anything is possible, man. Anything is possible. Like, I heard somebody in the chat asking, like, how you beat the Shade Bar? It's like, any way you want, almost, at this point. I mean, if you guys don't die by getting jumped by the barbs, then it's not the worst fight to try and win. Really, it's a test of your survivability, meaning don't take a fucking team with no survivability in versus the fucking barbs. Like, you wonder why you can't get out of turn 2. Like, you're really just trying to outlast the barbs. So let's say you don't even own as many goodies as my ass. So you can't even rune up this team as good as I can. Say that that's your problem. I want you to know, don't you forget that Agnon's job is only to kill shit on this team, which means his position is wide open, can be many different heroes. Maybe you're not having a problem killing shit. Maybe you're having a problem staying alive. You could put somebody in that spot that would help you stay alive, like Lily, Solaris, Iku, there's all kinds, Kai. I can think of lots of ways to help your team survive that you can put in there and win 10 turns longer than I win, but you still inevitably always win versus the Barbs. That's the goal, right? Is to always win. That's the most important thing, is always win. After you got that down, then you can worry about how fast you win and how you do all these other fucking things. But the first part is winning. So if you're, having trouble with this team, start by taking out Agnon and put somebody else in that spot. You'd be amazed. I use Koros in that spot when I see Furnace Barbs, and it's like a laughing stock. Technically, I mean, Koros is probably even better than Agnon versus Barbs, but I didn't want to get into that because Agnon works so well. But Koros could arguably be better. Especially in the Barb department. Because of the Purge and the Burn. Carbon Kathy. Emily Barbs. Only way that would even be a thing is if this Emily could survive a fucking Agnon hit. So let's find out. I don't really understand why you would put Emily with your Barbs. Like, Shade's definitely better than Emily in that spot. You kind of, I feel like if you're going to put Emily with your Barbs, wouldn't it be in Drake's spot? Since Drake's saying your guys don't die and Emily's saying, please die, I'll bring you back. We could definitely freeze down Baylog and stop him from doing his silence, but Baylog's like the one guy I don't give a shit about getting hit by on turn 1. He's the weakest of them all. Now, that ain't the same story turn 3 with 5 rage stacks now. That bull rush will fucking run you right out of the ballpark. Moment of truth. Boink. Wasn't enough. If you're going to use her on defense, take advantage of the fact that she doesn't need festive runes on defense. That's why I'm not running. I was about to say, I used to when I first the night like that. I have more success on my defense if at night before I go to bed I change my festive runes for skill and for skill runes. But here I'm just going for the spread burn. Hopefully soak up some more hits before we cleanse. The more shit to cleanse away, the merrier. Then I just go after the tank boost advantage, trying to finish them up. So, if Emily could take an Agnon hit, would be a whole different story on what all she could be doing on defense. Either way, though, I mean, that was a decent rune power, decent level. Yeah, this team, I have had 0 success beating a decent Furnace Barb team with these four. Furnace just really nullifies Agnon and Furno. So hopefully we get a Furnace Barbs, and I'll show you how to beat that. If I don't, I could just throw in a clip from this week of me fighting Starscream's dungeon. He's a very worthy opponent, and he had Furnace Barbs, so if you can beat his Furnace Barbs, you can probably beat anybody's Furnace Barbs. Since Brain doesn't pilot them on defense, AI still. That means teams are only as strong as the person who ruined them up. Like, I love the idea of somebody thinking that 3 momentum stacks would have mattered versus Barbs. Like, dude, they knock my gore up to like 10 usually in turn 1 anyway. Who cares? Here I am gonna go for the cleanse. I want to get that burn on that fucking log next turn more than anything. I go for locking her down with a provoke as a higher priority than spreading burn there. And I think a lot of that comes from guys like you people that are running this team and you're losing the Shade Barbs. Are any of you figuring out why? Because I'm not losing. Okay, so it's confusing to me to listen to people ask questions about my team when I'm not losing with it. And like they're asking, differences. Like, I need to know why. At first I thought I had a good answer why. I thought it blew my mind as in like, what? I've been letting the Barbs beat the shit out of me when I didn't have to? And then I was like, oh wait, we already realized the purpose of barbarians is to beat the shit out of you. So just because you got a plan to like prevent them from beating the shit out of you doesn't mean your plan is always going to succeed. Which means I'll bet every time you lose it's because your plan failed and they beat the shit out of you. Whereas I used to be doing the same thing. You can watch in the beginning when we were setting up the team. The whole idea was to burn. And we cried the blues when we didn't spread a burn. Like, oh my god, nothing went like planned. Yeah, and we lost. Whereas now, there's literally no way for them to beat me. Because the only way they can beat me is they have to kill all 4 of these guys. So if I can take their hits with 5 rage, well, then there's no way they can win. And no, I can't take everybody's hits with 5 rage. I'm sure if I went against like 78 Shade Barbies and I get no burn off and they get all their rage stacks up, they'll probably beat me. But I'm not going to go down easy. Let's go get, I have some mailbox raids saved, so I'm going to go grab them. It was 106 degrees here yesterday in Vegas, man. Imagining the idea of, like, I wanted to make a video yesterday about all my runes. And basically like an update from the one you've seen last month, since I think it's been a month. Yeah, that 1 summon a week crowd right there, guys. So don't ever feel like you gotta fucking change your life because you get 1 summon a week. 1 summon a week is more than enough. Alright, Agnon Barbs. I'd be lying if I didn't say I have lost to this team. Alright, now, the reason why I lose is because they get my Gore Tusk all the way to whatever rage. Okay? So, on camera right now, this is going to be the first time I try something new that I haven't been doing. I'm gonna try Furnace, guys. And then I'm gonna go right back to everything still normal like plan. Alright, so let's see. Because now, there's a 9 out of 10% chance with Gortusk we'd won this fight. But I'll tell you right now, the 1 out of 10 that we lose, I already know it, and that's what I'm avoiding here. I don't like giving them any routes to victory if it's in my power to stop that. The route to victory was simple. Get my Gortusk stacks up high enough to get taunt off of him before their Agnon goes, and then just face plummet my Emily. And welcome to hell. So... once again, I tried Baylog there because hopefully we can get a taunt off next turn. But this is getting very awkward, especially when you steal my taunt and put it on that fat fuck. Here I'm in very bad health spot and nobody's dead. So once again, everything's getting awkward for me here, guys. Like, could they not done just a hair more damage, you know, like killed my guy? Yeah, so there's a loss. I guess I really don't know. My furnace could use better runes. I don't. Who are we kidding? He's probably on the welfarest gear of all. Yeah, I'm not still sold on Agnon Barbies. Meaning, yes, I can beat them. Yes, I could have run the Emily team in there. Yes, I could have not froze on turn 1 and tried to keep taunt up. Yes, that's what I've been doing, guys. What I'm trying to fucking tell you is, you're gonna lose 1 out of 10 times on that strategy. And if you're losing 1 out of 10 times... you're not getting big streaks, okay? So I'm looking for an alternative plan to where I win 10 out of 10 times versus that sort of setup. So, as is, we'll chuck that down as our loss. It was very awkward that he stole my fucking taunt. I will definitely admit to that. It was also awkward that we didn't burn. But in reality, the most awkward reason why I lost was because he hit my fucking Agnon to like less than 10% health and my furnace. Like, could you just killed one? You know, like that. What the fuck kind of stupid odds is that? That's why I'm saying I think it's runes. I need to fix the runes on Furnace if we seriously think we're going to use him in any sort of game plan versus any sort of team in PvP that's not a scrub. My only other thing is I'll just bring Kuros next time instead of Agnon. Maybe, I don't know. See, the real thing is I'm killing my Emily. I don't know, I wish I could fight that fight about 10 more times so we could figure it out. Don't get me wrong, I fought the fight 100 times, okay? Don't get me wrong, I smashed the shit out of some Agnon Barbies. What I'm saying is, I can lose a streak to Agnon Barbies using the team you see on the left. How I lose the streak is them getting taunt off and face planting my Emily, and then working down my other 3 guys. Whereas, see, like, I'm so used to having attack runes on my Furnace because I was just using him to level up. That's not what I needed in a barb fight. Moral of the story against barbs is to not die. I know he takes 5 hits, but I like to turn that 5 into 20, you know? It's that same team we've seen earlier. Used to work them down with my Zom team. Solaris is just better, guys. Solaris is better for me when there's no silence on the enemy team. Like, Zom skeletons, like, if they kill your shade and you get a skeleton, I don't give a fuck what you say, that skeleton is not a shade. So, like, the value you can get from Solaris long-term versus the value you can get from Zom long-term is nowhere near equal, but that's why the situations can make it impossible sometimes. Just trying to get their numbers down, mainly because all of them Emily seem to die. So he's got his Furno on attack. I'll keep the Steela buff for if he tries to rock. Plus, your ability to Agnon into rock is a very nice combo with Solaris in the ground. So, if you're ever thinking you got, you know, like a plummet or the triple move, maybe you should ask yourself, is your Solaris going to need, you know, someone to stay alive for her? Because if the answer is yes, you might not want to waste your rock move until that turn. So far, we got one loss, and it's because we were testing on camera, because that was a perfect opportunity. That's what I would have been doing off camera. So welcome to my world. Got a 73 with some shitty ass rune power. Every time I see Hopper, I go to Zom. They got a Solaris. I don't need Gortus. Nobody on their team hits hard enough to kill my Zom. Yeah, watch me eat my fucking words. They OP shade whack my zom to death on turn 1. That'd be crazy as fuck. That's another thing I've noticed is that Life Zom may do good against old Agnon dropping him on his face, but Life Zom don't do so hot versus Shade. That's where you will miss the defense. And that wasn't too bad, but then again, this guy's far from... I remember when this fucking defense used to tear me a new one. I had no idea how to get out of here other than bring the same damn team. Here I'm going to have to be the only guy who ain't got a feather. I'm gonna go get my Acer, because I really don't want to spend any more gems than I have to this week. Still got 2 towers to do. I missed 2 towers this week. I have not had a lot of time to play, guys. I started recording a tower video. It's like all my other work. I didn't get it done. I didn't, like... This video is not going to be edited very well, guys, so... Expect... to have to fast forward through boring loading screens and me running my mouth about irrelevant shit that doesn't matter to the fights. You can skip the noobs too if you want. If you want to comment on my video, like information for me to put in my description, that would be a big help, guys. Like, if you go through my video and you're like, the only fights that were even mattered were this one and this one. Alright, cool, tell me that. Put them times in the description so that I can put that, or put them times in your comments so that I can put that in the description so that I don't have to continue to watch my own shit over and over and over and over and over again to find out if maybe I should have told you guys some information like, oh, you can skip to 5 minutes because the first 5 suck. Here we go, guys, is a very shitty rune power. But, I think it's because old Juju's up to some sneak. Like, I really don't think this guy can't ruin this any higher. I'm thinking that this is bait somehow. Like, what's going on here? Where are you baiting me? 5,000 is just so low. But, you can fool a lot of people, but you can't fool my Koros. Alright, so first things first. This guy's gonna go. Then his stupid Baylog is gonna go and silence everybody. Then my Emily's gonna go and remove the silence. Then his Furnace is gonna go. Then my Koros is gonna go and remove that Furnace. And then my Furno is gonna hit a no buffed Baylog. That's the plan. I don't give a fuck how low you make your rune power, Juju. You ain't fooling me. I think that he's really aiming just for somebody to come up in that motherfucker thinking Furnace Barbs ain't nothing, and he'll fucking still have just as strong of a Barb team because the only places I've seen non-fucking good runes was in low fucking DR guild boof runes and shit. Yeah, we could have always froze down Baylog to save ourselves the lineup switch and all that nonsense, but it is what it is, man. Since we already planned on Baylog silence, and I'm gonna go ahead and let him. Really use a healer. Fuck yeah, dude. Healers are some of the best fucking heroes in the game. Emily's amazing. Solaris is amazing. I'm gonna continue to put my Koros on Furnace because Koros consumes fire. So I don't need him consuming. Now that's how we beat Furnace Barbs. Don't forget that you can freeze Baylog and you don't have to do all that lineup switching shit. Alright, so here we got an all-dark team. He's got a bulwark on his shade, so I'm bringing my Zom team. I mean, I could bring the Solaris, but I don't think Solaris eats this hit as well as the Zom team. My guess is he had to kind of like use some of his attack power purple runes that were on his shade on fucking Darius. That would be my guess. So I don't know why you would put a bulwark on your shade. I mean, on attacks, that's where it matters, but... Zom is the fucking... This is a Zom fight, so... I'd rather just double down on getting him the fuck out of here. Wow, that's such a heavy hit. Alright. Shade's best bet is to link my Dom. I don't see that even happening, so. Probably like the worst link in the house. I don't want to go through another one of those hits, no matter what. I know that. You know, if only the AI knew that its only fucking job was to kill Zom. Can they beat me with this team? I don't see it. How do they beat me? Kuros revive. Yeah, I don't know what exactly. the best team versus this is. I do know that if my Zom was a hopper, that could make life a lot easier. Let's try that. If this doesn't work, my suggestion is anytime you see that team run in our anti-barb team, mainly because we only have to kill their Agnon. Not interested in taking the Koros hit. That is not what we wanted. Yeah, so either way, I like the other team better. Here we're kind of just like praying that Emily can't beat all of us. Also, why can that move hurt her? I thought she's immune to lightning. So we just made it out of that with the skin of our teeth. So we learned that that was not the right team to be taking up in that motherfucker. This guy. Lost a couple times to this guy this week, and I beat this guy a couple times this week. So his team's definitely been different. He keeps getting closer and closer to my defense. I don't know if he just ruined it up. I guess I'm glad he hasn't yet, because of making it a very pain in the ass to beat. So he's all in on life. I definitely want to bring my shade. It's the Zom team with Lily. Let's see if we can bridge that gap with that Solaris again. I didn't see no silence. All them vines are going to do is give me some fury. But this is the kind of fights I'm sure you guys want to see, man. He's 77 fucking level, man. 5'8" team. These are real fights. Didn't even freeze my Solaris. Already starting off good for us. Let's go ahead and try to get the Agnon into his own Gortusk. See if we can get some disease. Nope. We already know Zom can take my damn hit. But I don't want Lily dodging people up next round. She's still gonna dodge people up anyway, huh? Ain't that about a bitch? Well, this dodge is gonna be the scariest thing. That should be enough to get him out of here as soon as I get my Agnon back. Blah! Sneaky fucker right there. I don't know if that's the correct thing. I'm just too fucking worried. Yeah, so I guess I made the right call. Until that happened. Ain't that about a bitch? Whoo, guys. Always taking this link. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? Tried to epic for some shroud. What the fuck? Ugh. Yeah, that was horrible. I should have kicked his ass. Y'all seen it. Basically, I just think that I was making too many non-thinking plays, like shouldn't have linked that skeleton, should have went right after fucking Nuts face, but I don't think it would have made any difference. It's just really annoying. Here we got Zom, so we're just supposed to check Shade, but I don't feel like it. Pretty confident that Shade's not killing my Gore Tusk on it. We never really care when they kill our Gore Tusk. It's kind of why we bring him. Just for value. Still getting 320, so it ain't even been an hour yet. I'll go ahead and spend one, try and get us some more Hagar than terrible. I guess we want to fight another one with the Kuros and Inferno's spot. I love it when their Emily goes after their Agnon because it allows me to even be able to get off the fucking linking their Tusk, making them hit their own fucking dude. Where the fuck are you, Solaris? So far, though, man, this is the team that seems the best position to dump a lot of resources into and start being able to win a bunch without having to switch. Once the barbs get out of there anyway. Then you can put fucking whatever you want. There I did go after Agnon instead of Emily, which is different than what we were doing, but I don't think it mattered. Inferno is definitely on meat. Meat. See, the only thing that's hurting me with this team is my ability to generate fury is so weak because Agnon and Hopper are taking little to no damage in turn 1. This isn't even the same team that I used last time, mainly because there's a lot of teams now, guys, where I'm just kind of like, meaning like I don't see it enough. It's not like I fight this team 10 times an hour. I just see it once in a while and I'm like, what do I use against it? I don't know. It's because these teams aren't really valid teams. Meaning, I don't have fucking heroes ruined up to fight garbage clusters, okay? I kind of gotta, like, mix what I already have together to fight garbage clusters like these. Should've went after Hopper, because he's blocking my fucking Solaris brains, but maybe I can come in through the middle, since Shade's dead. Yeah, I was able to get in there and get it. I'll be able to link away that dodge if he makes it that long. Steffi B. Oh, that's interesting. So I want to try something interesting. Can't burn nobody. Can't link nobody. Darius hits hard. This is about to be the coolest team I've seen so far. What do they have for beating barbs? Emily. Does that team beat barbs? Here, the only thing that's got us is Emily reviving somebody. But at the same time, I have no idea. So far, guys, that's the best team I've seen fucking all month. on stumping me. Maybe because I gave it too much credit and I should have just run barbs in and smash it out. But, I don't know. We gonna find out shortly. I think I should have brought Solaris instead of Lily. I was trying to aim towards women, and Solaris is a woman too. Just gonna go ahead and get rid of the fucking shield. Alright, so that hit was exactly what we were looking for. You can't cleanse away my vines. We're just gonna save that. The real person I'm supposed to be killing is Emily, right? What the fuck? So I don't know where, but I definitely feel like we need a Solaris all day in this fight. I didn't know Malice could one-shot my Emily like that. I mean, we live and we learn. Highly impressed with this team, though, guys. If I accomplished anything today, I got to see one nice team. That was pretty sloppy of me, I guess. Like, maybe even our Zom team had a better chance there than that, because our Zom team at least come with some power to fight back. We brought a team that was kind of only fighting back with vines, and they healed and sustained enough to be able to stop all that shit. Here he does have pretty giant weakness to silence. But I'm coming after Zom, I guess. I don't fucking know. I wish PvP would hurry up, fucking form some fucking legitimate steady teams so that I could build some legitimate steady counters instead of this chicken soup versus chicken soup all day. It's like, so far it's getting hard to tell a fucking good team from a bad team. I'm just like, oh, is this good? I don't know, what do you run against it? Like this shit, what is this? This fucking trash people be making. Don't really know what else to say about it. Like, I'm supposed to have a counter for this team? No, it's not happening. Just gotta hope not to fucking lose like I have earlier for bringing something that's not a counter. It's only like 103 today, guys, so... Not yet, I don't think. I think it's like probably 95 to 100 right now. But... Either way, hopefully this video will just provide you a little bit of an update of what's going on in Lost Jumpers PvP world. Definitely, alright, the boost is over. I only made 5k trophies. Nowhere near top 100 this week, guys. Some shitty player named Creepy got first place. 91,000 to get in there. I'm not even close. I'm like fifth in my friends. I would assume the reason why everybody ahead of me is because of their obligation to their guild, man. Like, if I was in any of those 3 guilds, I'd be right up there with them because I'd have been doing it for my guild. But all I had to do for my guild was get first place so that I could get a achievement. Trying to think of any hero that I use that we don't have a video up somewhere of their runes. My defense. People that might wonder what I got on my Lily. I did use her in a fight. My Lily is on leftover runes. Meaning Furno already got the good green ones. Oh, I did finally find use for that. I already showed you Kuros. Alright guys, well that's how you lose twice during double trophies. Now you know I'm level 71. Now you know a little teeny quick glimpse of what PvP looks like for me right now. Stay tuned for more. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry if you're not impressed with the recent content versus the beginning content, but just bear in mind that when I started my YouTube page, it was like 30 degrees cooler outside, which means as soon as I get to some AC or as soon as it gets colder outside, I will be back to kicking ass and taking names. But